there's no reason because I want my team to look nice in office wear.
Is the length the problem? If the girl wears shorts but like knee length?
It depends on how the person look like. I think, okay, typically...
Okay, the third question is, my boss insists that I must wear office attire when I come to office. My job is 80% physical work and I come in every day 20% of the time just to do basic computer admin. But he insists I must be in office attire. Is the boss red flag or green flag? Alright, in 3, 2, 1, go. I love this episode. Okay, right. So again, the ladies have gone for green flags. I've chosen red flag. Starting from Yanling. Why is it green flag?
I think pre-COVID, right, there's a lot of companies like this. You die must come in office wear and everything. But I think after COVID, after the work from home, hybrid and all, things got a little bit more flexible. So if the boss rationale is just, there's no reason because I want my team to look nice in office wear, even if it means you're carrying heavy things and everything, then I think that's a red flag lah. But if it's something that it's like a legit reason because we are in the middle of CBD, we have clients visiting our office, we need to make sure that everybody looks presentable whenever we need to do last minute presentations or like bring people around the office, then I think it's not a red flag.
Then, Chloe?
Okay, I understand where the boss is coming from.
Yep.
Right, it is a company policy that the boss is just enforcing because it's a company policy. But then probably the company or the boss could have spoken to HR to be more...
to help to fight for the rights lah,
Yeah.
to say that actually...
to reason out with them
Yeah.
that can they have the exception to come in those outfits. But there are also workarounds lah. I mean, if he has to come into office in office attire, maybe he can just put an office attire in the office lor.
He is in a building company, so most of the time he needs to go in and check whether or not the things in your job site is functional, fit for use, and that requires him using heavy tools. So he has to have like jumpsuit on, protective stuff like that. It's very not okay for him to wear like office attire inside the jumpsuit because jumpsuit is overall you can put on top, right? But when he comes in, there's not like a bathing facility. You are going to smell like basically 40-day-old socks, and you just put on your office attire to do admin. It's grimy, it's gross. It's going to be the same as me wearing my overalls anyways, because you can smell me from a mile away. The boss still insists, doesn't matter lah, since you're gonna smell either ways, right? You just wear your office attire. And the best part is he quotes, no, company policy, if you're at the office, please be in office attire. And it's like a hard and fast rule. If the guy needs to do admin, you just leave him alone lah. Don't go and put him in a place that needs to be viewed by people. Then he doesn't need to change. But my manager should all be in the center where when people come and visit can see everybody. So here's where it gets annoying. If you're telling me 80% of the day means 从9点到 4 o'clock, right? You're doing field work. Then you come back for 20%. Fair, change. Wear your office attire, go home wash. Right, from 12 to 4, that's the 20% where he does office work. After that, he needs to go out again. So we're talking about you change once, right, into your overalls from the day you work, you sweat in it, you change to your office attire, then you go back into your overalls again. And because this small time, technically speaking, is what, lunchtime plus, who's gonna visit you on lunchtime plus? Why can't you just let me slide?
Okay, if you're saying that they have to change multiple times and all, then...
Is that now a red flag?
And the boss is a policy maker, then it's a bit of a red flag.
Yeah.
I think he could have been more flexible in terms of that. Like, this team can have the exception of not having to change in the office attire. Since they have to...
They could probably work around like Monday is a full admin day. Then it makes sense like, okay, you come to work. There are places that you can say that okay, you don't need to come in office wear. But then it means it's a very wide.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Some people come in singlet. Because
Correct.
you say I only come in office wear and I'm going to wear overalls, then doesn't make sense. Like I come in singlet, shorts and slipper because I'm just going to come office wear the overall. Then after that, I'm just going to sit there and do admin. Then I
Correct.
think this person also got problem lah.
Yes.
So I think end of the day, the company should set clearer guideline. Maybe you need to be in like smart casual. The minimum is like jeans and t-shirt. Because if you just say that non-office wear, you can kind of anything. Maybe there are really jokers that come to office in like running clothes. Then I think that one, something wrong also.
No, I mean, it's very fair that because there is tours, and personally after having experienced tours, it's a very frightening situation in which you're just doing your own thing and suddenly people just visit you. And it's not very nice when you are in your dungarees or your like coveralls. So I understand where the boss is coming
Yeah, I think the solution is ask all your friends' company to change to uniform. Then they won't have a
Yeah, I
problem.
want to say the overall is a company overall.
from.
Or
Company overall.
Then I don't see...
But it's not office attire.
Correct, but I don't see what's the issue with... Like, I cannot tour... They are in a company overall. Then why like the tour people cannot see them in the company
CBD atas
overall?
ma. People outside wear suit, smoking corner also wear suit. They like, smoking corner thing is D&D like that. What? Then you ask one clown to come in with his like spanner in his shorts. Then he got like some utility belt thing hanging. Then everything got dirt like that. And he trudged all over my office. Then my carpet who clean. I understand why the boss insists that you do not bring your construction dirt here.
Oh, and then he take off that overall lah. At least inside is still at least a t-shirt or jeans. I think it's fine.
I think it depends on what kind of image the boss wants people to have.
Because there was once, so I showed up on a Saturday and I wore shorts. And I remember JP coming up to me, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get it today. And he goes like, you look like some Hong Kong director. And he smiles and laughs. And I'm like, this man, bless his soul, is a great man. He understands that, yes, you're not in the office. You're just gonna be going around trying to climb on the dirty cinema floor, trying to plug cables. I don't think it's necessary for you to like be in office attire. That's fine, right? Because to us, appropriate for outside production attire is essentially shirt because we need mobility and shorts because we don't want our pants to rip when we squat. And that, if you put it into employee handbook, is blasphemy. Like, why are you appearing in t-shirt and shorts? It's not allowed, but it is considered technically the best work attire. That's why I feel for the guy, because most of the time when we are going around, I'm climbing up. Like today when I set up all my stuff, I'm still in like the full dress shirt, right? I'm not gonna change to my like t-shirt and whatever, do on my light rigging already, then I change into a presentation. It's not gonna be viable because 很麻烦 what. If not, 你一天要换 like 2-3次衣服. Do you think 50-50, let's say I have half day shoot, can I show up in work? Since nobody's gonna visit us anyways, can I show up in shorts? Is that okay? No?
No.
Because there is the 50% component that I'm in office.
Yeah. I think if this is external shoot, half a day external, then I think shorts is fine. Because end of the day, when people see you outside, right, like you're part of like production crew, everyone in shorts is fine. But I think when you're walking around in office, let's say you just go to pantry to heat up your lunch or something, it's not gonna look nice. You'll definitely like be very glaring, right? Because in the entire office, it's like super corporate. Imagine if your team has girls and this person come in like shorts. Then we're back to the same question, right? Why is this person not dressing as part of the team? And then this person is gonna get arrowed for like, oh, I get promoted because this person is wearing shorts.
Is the length the problem? If the girl wears shorts but like knee length?
It depends on how the person look like. I think, okay, typically in an office setting, right, there are still girls who look nice in shorts. They can still look professional.
Yep.
I think end of the day, it's looking professional. I think you watch those Korean shows, right, those K-pop stars can look very stylish in shorts. And then they appear in office and they look presentable. I think that's okay.
Wait, so where do we draw the line of normal? Like hair, neon green, like green screen, completely transparent kind.
I feel people who, once they know they're like creative, they're usually like, okay lor.
Yeah, I think
there's like certain reason like, okay, why they're like that. We get it.
Yeah.